2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Nice to be in orbit.
Hi, welcome back to the ASMR podcast. My name's Kaylee, and this is Ice. You sound like Tiny eating his treat.
No, that's what I do on TikTok. I actually have a pretty decent following for ASMR.
I honestly could see that. Imagine me, at work. You're just in this room, just
slobbing on an ear-shaped microphone. Isn't that wild? Like, that's like a real thing.
I know.
People just sit in front of the camera and like make little noises.
No, literally, like
live streaming. Honestly,
it honestly
works.
It's relaxing for sure.
Yeah,
I understand
it
is, but some of it gets weird.
There's some
weird.
There's some weird stuff out there.
The internet is just like Bo Burnham's song, "Welcome to the Internet." Yeah. Have a look around.
It is wild out there, folks. That is for sure.
It is the true Wild West on the internet, that's for sure.
Just spanning across all, like, forums and apps and, like, everywhere is just chaos on the internet. I don't get it.
It is. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm drinking a bubbly water seltzer right now. And so, of course, what do you expect? Huh? I'm in a funky mood, as you can
Billy's
tell.
coming out. Billy's
out. Billy's been hanging out by the pool today.
Got her NASCAR shirt on.
Got my NASCAR shirt on. Got my fun glasses on because I just look a little bit wild today.
You are wild, Billy.
It is 4th of July weekend, folks. We're out here celebrating, having a good time.
All right, listen, folks. Welcome back to the Midnight Smack podcast. You can have this podcast. I'm telling you guys, this is the best deal of the summer here. You can have this podcast right here for 11 payments of 46 cents. I'm telling you right now, folks. Oh, the last one just sold. I'm sorry, guys. There is no more podcast for you guys. Have a good 4th of July weekend.
I could literally see you on an infomercial.
I feel like I could
at like
do that.
3 a.m. selling ice cube trays or
I feel like I could
random.
do that.
That's good.
Something in me has I have a calling for that. I think
you have like an auctioneer type of vibe about you.
I think I was like a QVC commercial person in a past life because.
What's QVC?
You don't know what QVC is?
No.
It's like what I'm doing right now. Like the.
Oh.
Is
it where
they sell like fucking samurai swords? And, and then the next item is like a fucking baking pan, and they're like
it's for Ma, it's for Pa.
Exactly. It's not exactly like an auction, I guess, but it's like they have like 50 in stock, and like they're trying to sell them on TV.
Oh, okay,
kind of like infomercials, but it's
Is that the one too where they have like the sidebar of shit going up and down?
Yeah, I think the other one is HSN or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty. Honestly, I could so see that about you as well. Yeah, that's.
Listen, folks. No, I'm not gonna do it again.
No, you can't do it again. That's a one. That is a one and
Listen,
done
folks,
here.
You
folks.
can get. Oh God. Listen, folks. You can get another impersonation of a QVC from Brody for only 11 payments of 46 cents. Yep, that's right. It's the deal of the day.
He said deal of the day. Oh God, it sounded so good.
No, yeah, I think
it's something.
I think I'm quitting all this and just.
What's funny is, QVC. Do you want to know the first note on my phone? Because we just, we jot down little notes, whatever. I said summertime, country, brews, boys, and the beach.
And Indiana Jones.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what this summer's about.
There is something about summertime, and I know with like everybody, but it brings something out in me, and I realize
you've been a different person the past week.
I have been having a grand old time, just vibing, hanging out, just want to be in the sun and freaking listen to so much country music. I am not a country music I can appreciate certain songs, But, like, for some reason, the summer is like, yeah, I just want to listen to country music, hang out by the pool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's not children jumping in the water,
Screaming.
losing their pants, so I see their ass like 4 times.
Okay, that's a crime.
That is a crime. Okay, well, control your child.
No, for real.
Tighten their pants.
Yeah, no,
like bro, come on. It was
ridiculous.
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I feel like California and 4th of July, it brings out something in people.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, there's been literal bombs going off outside at night.
For like weeks now.
And like, they're not even fireworks. They have to be like M80s or some. I don't even know what that is, but
Yeah.
something dynamite involved. Because boom!
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
When
car alarms start going off.
I was trying to go to bed the other night, and literally, yeah, there was like a giant boom, and I'm like half asleep. I'm like, bro. And then there's that car alarm that just would not stop.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude,
Our
get your shit together.
Do they not know that our cat is a retired veteran?
Yeah.
Like he has issues with that sort of thing?
We should literally make a sign and put it on the door, like, please be quiet. Our cat is a retired war vet.
That's probably disrespectful.
I know it is. Like, honestly, shout out to all the vets out there. You guys do a damn good job, you know?
Yeah, it's not Veterans Day, but...
I know, but it's... Yeah.
America.
It's America. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, Billy.
Billy.
Oh my god.
I got this drink in my cup.
You guys don't understand how tough it is to deal with Billy sometimes, honestly. It can be a lot, and you just kind of have to just power through and sometimes join in on the fun, you know. Billy can be a good time.
Billy is a damn good time. And anybody...
I cannot wait to listen to your drink just...
I know. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's the ASMR. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a...
You're dumb.
But yeah, no. Babes, it's summer out there.
It's summer out there, babes.
Put on your skimpiest bikinis. Meet me at the beach.
Meet me at our spot. Okay. That was really
But-
bad from the both of us.
I know, it was. But honestly, summertime is so great. And where I work, too, like the other night, you know, I got 2 of my coworkers to come run and jump in the ocean with me after work. It was
In the ocean.
let
bruh.
me fucking say, the shittiest 12-hour shift I've had in quite some time. And I was just like, it was, you know, in High School Musical where they're like, summer.
Yeah.
I was waiting until that time so I could go jump in the ocean. And it was beautiful. And I'm going to do it again this week. And it's gorgeous out here. Speaking
It
of
really is.
a little bit of work, that lady I mentioned last podcast,
Yeah. The dancing lady?
never seen her again.
The dancing lady?
Yeah, the dancing lady
Yeah.
on the side of the road. I looked out for her this week going to work, did not see her at all. Asked coworkers too if they saw her. Nobody saw her.
She
Even the
fucking
week
died.
before.
She
I'm
died.
like, maybe it was just a figment of my imagination. She wasn't real.
She fucking died.
See? She gone.
Yeah. She danced her way into her grave.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. But no, I don't think so. She must have been here on like vacay or something. Oi, oi. Lo siento. Sorry.
You are just...
A menace to society.
Yeah. A little 5'3" menace.
That Instagram reel or whatever you sent me, and it was like, oh, the one it was like, oh, my girlfriend like thinks she's so tough and stuff, yet she looks like this, and it was like that skinny guy.
No, it was, and she can't reach the top shelf
That's
of
what it was.
the
Yeah.
cabinet.
Yeah, that's literally me. I will be angrily putting away dishes, and I'm like, Brody, can you put this up there for me? Because I can't reach it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, giving him sass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah. And then Billy comes out to play, get a couple Topo Chicos in her, and Billy's. You guys don't.
Isn't that sad that Topo Chicos is what brings out this Billy persona, but that's not what you think Billy would drink?
Oh yeah, no.
Billy
drinking
drinks
Budweiser.
Yeah.
Not Bud Light, that's for sure.
You know, he's a Budweiser like beer bong guy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with my Topo Chicos in my little lion glass that's from the Orange Circle vintage, 1960.
Oh my gosh. I've got the cheetahs. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. So many. I'm done though. I just finished my drink, so you're welcome. But honestly, not a plug, but a plug. If you're ever in the Orange Circle, go visit that. What is it called?
Good plug. Super solid plug.
It's it literally, you cannot miss it. It's a 3-story antique.
It's like Orange
mall.
Circle.
Like antiques, yeah. They have so much good stuff. And if you go down to the lower level, there's like this 60s, 70s section that's just incredible. And
there's that other one across the street that there's a whole strip of them.
There's just so many.
Yeah.
But there's this 3-story one. I really like the 60s, 70s section because I love my deals. We got 4 cups for like $25, and they are some damn good cups, let me tell you.
Yeah. They're glasses.
Yeah, the glasses.
Yeah.
Glasses, cups, silverware spoons, same thing.
Yeah. Well, this episode is just really off to
It's popping
a
off.
hot ding and dumb start, isn't it?
We're just going to talk in accents the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's fun, honestly.
Well, obviously, there's one thing we have to talk about, and it's Indiana Jones.
Armpit hair.
No more armpit hair. No more armpit hair, all right? Unless you guys want to see a little bit of mine.
No.
Okay.
Save that for Patreon if we ever start one.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be exclusive.
And speaking of Patreon, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not following us on YouTube or Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, I'm going to need you to go hit that follow button. Hit us with a like on the videos. You know, they're out there somewhere, guys. Hit us with a rating on Spotify and Apple. I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, we
it
really,
won't cost
really
you any payments. It'll actually, I have to pay you 46 cents.
11 payments of 46 cents.
No, but for real. Appreciate that.
But no, for real. Indiana Jones, how did you feel about it? We just watched it.
Yeah, we saw it 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
2 nights ago. So it's set in a little bit. And obviously, we did our whole rewatch and everything. I feel like I've been super hyped on Indiana Jones. Like,
oh yeah, you were funny the other day. You're like, I want an Indiana Jones poster.
Yeah,
I just want to put it up. And ladies, get you a man when you come home from work. He gives you an Indiana Jones Time magazine with your favorite scene of Indiana Jones on it. It was beautiful.
Of course.
It
the
was
one sleeve Indy. I think I posted it on the.
You did. I think
Instagram?
you did. Yeah, I was kissing it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I had to get that for sure.
Crazy that he was like 40 years old when the first one came out.
I know.
I thought he
doesn't seem that old, and he doesn't. In Crystal Skull, he didn't seem like he was like 60 something. You know.
I know, right? It's wild.
Was he 60? I don't know.
I don't know.
But
age is just a number.
I've been super hyped on Indiana Jones, and I don't really get like that hyped about anything other than Star Wars. You know. And, like,
oh yeah.
I've been wanting to like post about it on my pages and whatnot, and. I feel like, you know, it was definitely something from childhood that I didn't think it would, like, come back or anything, you know? So it was just cool, like, for it to come back. And I thought it was fucking sick. I thought it was awesome. Like,
I loved it.
I don't know.
I guess we're the 1% unpopular opinion.
A lot of people actually liked it. That's definitely something we got to talk about. It's just the fact that I feel like Indy really made me see that it's not like just Star Wars, you know, that gets it. Like I've seen it with Marvel, and like DC and whatnot, but seeing it with Indy, like Indy's just so pure, and like for Indiana Jones to be getting so much hate, especially in a time where like Harrison is so old doing it, like it's not like it was expected to come back and be the best and be better than the originals or anything like that. It was like, give him one last ride, you know, and it's like whatever it is. I mean, it's still Indiana Jones, and, like, it was still a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
I thought the movie itself was, like,
I thought it was phenomenal,
yeah,
too.
I thought it was really good. Like, I mean, I think movies in general could be shorter. Like, it was a bit long, you know? Like, 2.5 hours.
I didn't get...
Really?
I understand kind of it was long, whatever, but... I think it was just because the theater we saw it at, for some reason, the chairs were so uncomfortable, and I feel like that made it feel longer.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if it was more comfy, it would not have felt long. I did not think... Okay, are we going to talk about, like, the actual movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Don't listen. Secrets. Shh. Maybe skip ahead. I don't freaking know.
No, you're
But
good.
when... They had, like, this giant, like, car scooter cart chase.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you even mentioned, you're like, oh, it was so long. I'm like, I did not feel that way.
Really?
Like, I thought it was so cool. And two, I guess unpopular opinion again, I loved the girl. Shaw, whatever her name was.
Man, I was...
Womp Rat, I don't know. Whatever her... Wombat?
Wombat.
Okay, mixing the two. It's okay.
I saw all kinds of shit online, like, on YouTube and stuff. Every single YouTube video I'm seeing, like... Indiana Jones fucking sucks. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Disney's dicks. And, like, it's just like...
Jeez.
Like
come
literally,
on.
every single video I'm seeing like that. And it just feels like it's this perpetual hate that is driving their, like, the content nowadays that revolves around reviewing movies. Like, I would get if it's, like, almost like world issues if people are getting up in arms about, like, wars and whatnot. Like, but it's like, we're talking about movies and people are getting so hateful and, like, I feel like betting against these movies for some reason because it's run by a giant corporation when, like, everything is, like,
yeah.
And it's just like, why would you want movies to fail or, like, and then they make all this content that is just like, fuck Indiana Jones, basically. And
it's like,
he's so old and I don't know. It's just...
no shit, he's old. If you want a young indie, go watch the first ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, literally.
And it's it is similar to Star Wars in a lot of ways, just like with the old actors and like them kind of like reviving the franchise and whatnot. And I mean, the story is just going to be in a certain place because of the age. And they even went back and like de-aged him and whatnot. And honestly, if anything bothered me in the movie, it was like the CGI and shit. But
at the beginning, like in the first part of the movie, that CGI, I was like, ooh, something's...
It was rough in the beginning.
It did not look right in the beginning. It looked very video gamey, but then as it progressed, it got better.
It seemed like they almost like did it like that on purpose. Like they like spent more time on the later shots because like people are getting used to it. So it's like progressively getting better or something
like that.
Seemed like it was getting better as the movie went on, at least. And it was only the beginning, so... I just loved it. I loved all the little nuances of tying in all the other indies to it. And honestly, I liked that there was a woman character that didn't fuck Indy. Yeah.
Like, she was a standalone. Like, and I, honestly, if they did a spinoff of her adventures, I would watch it.
Yeah.
I would eat that shit up.
I mean, that's one of the main things that I'm seeing in the First of all, there was a lot of people that love the movie. And like, it's rated very well in terms of fans. I've been posting about it a lot, obviously, mainly seeing positive reviews, honestly. Like,
that's awesome.
But there's this like vocal group that is like, it is garbage. And like, it's a piece of, like, I'm saying verbatim what people have said. It's a piece of shit movie. Like,
how?
I was like,
how?
What do you mean, man? It's a fucking adventure movie with Indiana Jones, And he's 80 years old, like...
Literally.
I just don't get what you wanted from it.
And I love, too, when Indy, they're, like, climbing this, like, wall or whatever, and he, like, pauses, and he's, like, taking a breather, and she's like, what's wrong? And he's like, well, you didn't have to drink who's, like, Kalafi's blood or whatever, I'm old, everything hurts.
Yeah. And people didn't like those aspects of the movie, in a way, because Indy is kind of washed and old and not as much of an adventurer, I guess. They didn't really like show much of his like personal life other than the Marion stuff, which I kind of like helped the movie, because if they showed him like down bad or something and old, it like...
And the fact too,
it would have been like, oh, Dr. Jones is washed, but he was just old. Like, it wasn't like he was like
he was sad too. Like,
his son died.
Yeah, his son died.
Yeah.
He's getting divorced. You could see too, as they opened up, he was laying on the couch in his boxers, true indie fashion.
Yeah.
His neighbors were making a ruckus, so he grabs a bat and goes over there.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
he's still indie.
He's still indie, and I feel like it was a good point in time for the story, to take place and everything with Harrison's age. Mm-hmm. The girl character, Helena was her name.
Yeah.
She was fine. Like, and I mean, she wasn't like a Mary Sue or whatever.
No.
People say, like, she was Indy's goddaughter, so I mean, if she grew up with Indy, why wouldn't she know all this crazy shit and be like super into archaeology and whatnot?
Yeah.
And her dad was an archaeologist that was Indy's friend. I just don't get what the problem with her was, honestly. Like, yeah, and like, she was like a flawed character in the way that she wanted to steal the dial.
Yeah, and she was a literal
But
criminal.
then she came around to like
Yeah.
really appreciate Indy, and he kind of fucked her over too by not being a good godfather.
Yeah, by
when
just
her dad
leaving
died.
her. Yeah.
Like I just don't get what the issue was with the character. Like all the complaints I'm seeing, they're not really valid. Like, and I get like that sort of thing in movies and TV nowadays with like the strong female lead and that sort of thing. Like I get it. Sometimes it is forced, but like it wasn't really in this movie. I feel like
Yeah, no, I didn't.
actually made a lot of sense. And so many of the indie characters are like, they just pop up, you know? And
Yeah.
there's no story behind who they are.
Yeah, like
And
that.
she had this whole background to her, which was very well written compared to a lot of the other characters throughout the whole saga. So I just don't get the hate towards that character.
No, I don't at all either. Like she was so good. And I love too the fact where she, you know, there was a part too where she was like looking for alcohol and then she like saw a hot guy and like,
Yeah.
it felt very indie.
Yeah, she had a lot of indie characteristics and was like almost as if it was Indy's daughter. So I just don't
Literally.
get what people's, you know. And she did fantastical shit like with the motorcycle and getting it onto the plane or whatever.
But that's
catching on the landing gear, like it's like
that's Indiana Jones
stuff
though.
like that happens all the time in Indiana Jones.
And
Just
it
because
doesn't-
Indiana does it, they fell out of a plane in a fucking inner tube in Temple of Doom, and they
Yeah.
all survived. Like what? I just don't get why something couldn't happen. It's just like complaints with Star Wars when people say that, you know, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, well,
Well, watch the other movies.
Yeah.
None of it makes any. There's always parts in Indiana Jones or any like fantasy type that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
So like, well, yeah, obviously you can't freaking ride a motorcycle and jump on a plane, but you can't jump out of a
but
plane.
honestly,
in an inner tube.
an 80-year-old man wouldn't be able to ride a horse through the city, or you know, like.
But he did.
No, he didn't.
I thought he did-
No, he might have been on the horse for a couple of the shots.
Yeah.
He was not riding the horse through the city.
Well, I guess not like through.
There
the
were stunt
city.
actors in every action scene, even though it didn't look like it. In every single action scene, I guarantee you there were stunt actors. Because he's old. He's really
Well, yeah.
old. Like that's what I mean. I get it. He looks good for an 80-year-old guy. He looks like he could
60.
do an action movie, kind of, you know. But
Yeah.
he's super old. Like.
Well, yeah.
You know, and he loved doing it. You can tell by all the
yeah.
press and like all the film festivals and whatnot. He loved doing it, and he loved playing that character. And I just feel like if you're like a true fan of Harrison and Indy, I just don't get why you'd be such a dick. So
No, literally.
I feel like it's just fake fans, honestly. And
Yeah.
people don't like when you say that, but it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to like be in love with it, but come on, dude. Like,
You can appreciate it.
yeah, come
Yeah.
on. I don't get when people say movies are complete garbage and trash and abominations and
It's so
just like,
stupid.
dude, like, come on, man.
Literally.
People are like, oh, this makes Crystal Skull look good and whatnot. And I'm just like, man, come on.
Yeah, and just like
Crystal
when
Skull's not even that bad, but
No, it's not even that bad. And like when what's his name, Shula Boof, runs through the trees with the monkeys.
yeah.
Like that makes no sense.
I mean,
But
yeah,
then
that's
again,
what people don't like about
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Yeah. No, I really loved it, honestly. I kind of want to see it in theaters again.
I would be
honest.
down. It's really
'Cause,
good.
Yeah, it was really good. And I mean, if you see any negativity and you're like, oh, I don't know about seeing it, just go see it. Like,
Literally,
it's a
just
great
go see
movie.
it.
It's the last time
It's
you're
a
going to see
fun
Harrison
time.
play Indy.
Yeah,
And I mean, you've got nothing to lose except like $15, you know, like.
true.
So
True. Maybe 30 if you buy popcorn and stuff.
maybe like 50 if you buy water with it. Yeah, but
Yeah.
go see Dial of Dasani. Dial of Douche.
Yeah, no, that was. I liked it though. I fucked
No,
with
yeah,
it.
it was good. It was
Yeah.
really good. I think like the overall quality of the movie was good.
Yeah.
You know, like the production and all the action was really good. There wasn't just really nothing I had issues with.
Yeah, there wasn't anything where I was like, oh, this kind of sucked or whatever, you know?
And like the end, big spoiler alert. So yeah, skip ahead like a couple minutes if you don't want to hear like the ending. But it like how he went back in time, like
Bro, I know.
was so cool. Like,
And like got to see like one of his idols and got to see one of like the Battle of Syracuse was what it was.
Yeah.
Where like the Iron Claw and shit like that.
Archimedes was there.
Yeah.
He like wanted to stay because it was so historical, and it felt like an all encompassing moment for Indy to be able to like go back in time
and see, and actually be there.
Historic event, and and then obviously he doesn't stay there and doesn't fuck up the course of history, you know.
Yeah.
But Marion comes back,
and then it was the where does it hurt? Well, everywhere hurts, and she's like, well, here it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
it was so.
The story was really
sweet.
good. Like the story was overall, like there were so many new characters that it introduced, and like also went back and paid tribute to the other characters and involved Marion and everything. And, like, it all made sense. And it was just really good.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I loved it.
Definitely go see it and fuck the haters, because...
Yeah, literally.
It's just crazy. It's literally every single movie that's like that. Like, movies that are small films, like, that cost $25 million, make $50 million. Like, nobody talks about them. And they make their money back in the box office and whatnot, and then they're just a movie,
Yeah.
But these, like, franchise blockbuster type movies, there's, like, two sides to it, because you have, like, the Fast and Furious and, like, the Mission Impossibles, how there's 18 of them, and, like, they keep making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because there's not, like, this expectation that it's going to be, like, knock your socks off story and, like, so just, like, a continuation of some, like, epic story, I guess. Like, it's just going to be some fun action movie that's, like, badass,
Yeah.
And that's, like, all the expectation is. But with these other franchises, superhero movies, for some reason, are supposed to be written, like, drama, critically acclaimed classics, like, that are so deep and heartfelt. It's like, bro, it's The Flash. Like, why does it have to be so serious and, like, so well told? Like, if you go back and look at the older superhero movies that everybody loves, like, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. That's an awesome superhero movie. It's like his origin. Such a great origin film for Spider-Man. But it's goofy. It's like, it's not like, it doesn't make you cry or, I mean, like, I guess there might be a couple sad points, but, like, it's not, like, that serious, I guess. Like, it's just, like, a good comic book superhero movie. The Avengers, it's not like they're trying to make you cry, I guess.
Unless it's Endgame.
Yeah, obviously. Like, I mean, like, the first Avengers,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's just, like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just Star Wars. It's just a superhero movie. Like,
Chill,
bro.
Yeah.
Chill,
Literally.
bro. For only $19.99, folks, you can get Disney Plus on DisneyPlus.com. Oh, man. That's the other thing, too. Like, people... it's made $150 million since it came out. And it's a flop because they spent $300 million on the movie.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yeah, and like, it's like, that's such a big risk and investment. Like,
literally,
for a franchise, one thing I thought of too, that for a franchise that's like was essentially dead. Like, it wasn't like there's been Indiana Jones content at all for the past 15 years.
Yeah,
it's been dead. There's like a Lego game,
Yeah, but they just full send.
Yeah, they full sent and, like, thought it was going to be, like, really big coming back. And, I mean, making $150 million in 4 days is pretty damn good, but not for this movie,
Yeah.
And I was thinking, too, kids don't know who Indiana Jones is. Like, unless, like, really their parents pass it on, like, they don't give a fuck about Indiana. I guarantee you my little brother doesn't
know who.
He's never watched Indiana Jones, I guarantee.
That's wild.
Anybody who's 15 years or younger, or probably even like 18 years or younger, like,
doesn't know.
Because Crystal Skull came out 15 years ago.
That's wild.
So it's just like, yeah, I mean, like, there's no younger audience really, like, and they drive movie theater sales a lot for these, especially these types of movies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you saw, and when we were in the theater, it was all old people.
It was all old people. And this
all
guy,
oldies.
too.
What?
He freaking... We're out, having a good time. We went to the pool, and he's like, oh, we gotta go. We're there before the previews are
I was
even
excited,
on.
all right?
We're literally sitting there. Popcorn's half gone.
There was a lot of people in there, though.
There was a lot of people. I will give you that.
It
But
was
I
poppin'.
have never gotten to a movie theater as early as we did.
We watched, all of Maria
We
Menounos.
watched with the newbie.
We watched
Hi, I'm
all
Mary
of-
Menounos.
Hi, I'm Maria Menounos, and I'm going to flirt with an 18-year-old TikToker now.
That's literally what she did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, go watch.
We watched all that, obviously, I was excited, so...
Yeah, it
sorry.
was cute. It was fun, though. But I also think that's what added into making like, it feel like it was longer, because we were literally there for, like, 5 hours. We were there 2 hours
that is
before
true,
the
that
show's
is true.
time started.
Because even myself, I was like, man, fuck. But I get like that in the movie theater sometimes, just because you have to literally sit in the same spot.
Oh my
for
God.
3 hours.
And like, I like movies, but if I have a homie sitting right next to me, so close, I'm like, you know what? This isn't the vibe.
You mean a random person?
Yeah.
Why do you say things like that?
What? Like,
You
if
can't
you're
say,
just...
if I've got a homie next to me.
Okay, sorry.
Somebody who doesn't know you is going to think, oh, her friend is next to her.
And she doesn't like sitting next to her friend.
But you mean it's a random person.
If I got a person...
If I got a homie next to me...
If I got
Billy's
a
got
homie...
weird vernacular, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you don't...
Okay.
But, yeah, no, then it makes it all weird. And then I gotta, like, sit over closer to you. And then somebody's in front of me, I can't put my feet up.
Yeah.
No,
it can be a lot.
I like movies, I do, but I just wish that there was, like, break-off points. Like, okay, no one in front of her or no one next to her,
So
and she'll have a great time.
perfect world. You want a perfect world.
I want a perfect world.
No, I kind of like it, like, like when we were at the baseball game and stuff this weekend, it's just like, you're out with all these people and you're in a space where it's like, all these people are enjoying the same thing. I feel like that so much of that is lost nowadays. Like,
yeah.
Where you're in and experiencing the same moment with a giant group of people that you don't know, There's something
That's
cool
true.
about that. Like, I don't know. And going to the movies is... I was watching... What's that one guy with the long-ass hair on YouTube does the... He looks like... he has like a, like a goatee. He's got long hair. He sits in front of his computer. Everybody knows this guy. Penguins, yeah. Penguins, yeah. He made a video about like the movie theater and why movies a lot of the time are flopping now. Because ones that are supposed to make hundreds of millions of dollars, they're flopping. And it was like, it's an inconvenience. It's like going to the movies is an inconvenience.
Yeah.
You got to leave home for fucking 4 hours, pay $45 for popcorn that would cost you $3 at the store.
Yeah.
And sit around people like you're saying. And I kind of like that. That's kind of why I like it, because when you're at home, you get distracted, you get on your phone. Like, It's not like I like the movie theater experience, but... Because
it forces you to sit there and watch it. But I also feel like that has truly changed since COVID. Because, like before COVID, I had no issue going to the movies or anything like that. And then when you're sitting directly next to somebody... And, it's not, like, in the forefront of my mind, but kind of in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, like, do they have something? Are they going to cough on me or something, Like, gonna get ickies?
Like
I don't know.
we already got it. We're good.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I like the movie theater experience a lot. I think it's just kind of nostalgic,
Yeah.
And it's just cool, but I do get it. It's kind of an inconvenience, and, I mean... Yeah, COVID changes it a lot. I'm sure there's people who haven't been to a movie theater since COVID.
Yeah. And I don't know. See, for me, it's not the inconvenience part, because it's fine. It's whatever. It's just the fact of being, like, sausaged in with other homies.
Yeah. I get that. But, you're a sausage.
I'm a wiener.
What was that guy at the baseball game saying? Wieners!
Oh my gosh.
Hot wieners!
we went to an Angels game. There was this heckler behind us, and man, he was good at heckling. Oh, but you're talking about the wiener guy.
Yeah, the wiener
guy.
The
actual wiener guy.
Wiener guy.
He was selling wieners, and he kept saying, hot wieners.
Hot wieners.
Hot wieners.
Yeah, but Shohei Ohtani hit a fucking bomb.
Right over our heads.
It wasn't right over our heads, but it was
Basically.
pretty close. It was
a
pretty
little
close.
bit to the left.
The longest home run of his career, which is pretty cool. So, it was almost 500 feet.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Man, see, you remember the game. I remember the hot dog, the nachos, the beer, the peanuts.
Billy is seriously something
I
else.
like baseball games because, like, they're fun. It's a good time, whatever. But, like, I don't know. I just guess I have a short attention span for baseball.
Yeah, seriously. Like, we were there, and it was, like, the third inning, and she's like, oh my god, on her phone, scroll. I'm like, geez, like.
And I think also too, I was like above buzzed, and so I wanted to be active and do something.
Yeah.
And so me being
but
active
again, that's
was
where
eating.
I think just being in a place where there's a lot of people. You saw a little piece of history, a little baseball history.
I did, and I saw there. I'm nosy. There was people in front of us, and I was reading their text messages, and it was so funny.
It was three old men. One's texting his boo Tracy. One's got, his font is like
giant.
One letter per fucking space on the screen. Like,
so it was like welcoming. It was like, hey, look at me.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it from a mile away.
Yeah,
so.
And then they had me take a picture of them,
Yeah.
And then they all sent it to all three of their boo things at once. They all sent it to, it was so pure and so cute.
It was.
But they were doing that baseball thing that we want to do, right? Where they go to the different parks.
Yeah.
What's it called? The
Passport.
Bass Pass?
Billy, I'm gonna need you to fucking chill, man. I'm gonna need you to fucking chill.
One more time, what is it?
The Passport.
The Passport. That's a lame name. They could have...
I mean, it's just like a passport. They stamp it and,
Yeah, but that would be funny. We're thinking, what is it? 30 stadiums in 30 years?
Well, yeah, that'd be sick. Or
quicker.
just, by the end of your life,
Which could be in 30 years.
Or tomorrow.
That's true. With the advances in modern science.
With all due respect, Lucius.
I'm going to do some driving.
If
you guys haven't seen Talladega Nights.
Who hasn't seen that movie? Come on.
You would literally be surprised. I bet you we know one person that hasn't seen it.
You mean somebody specific?
Somebody specific. Who do you think?
Call them out.
Abdus Delate. I bet you she hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I'll text her and ask her. And she'll
Probably
be like,
not.
what are you talking about?
She'd be like, what are you talking about?
But yeah,
probably.
no. It's funny. He'll start driving and swerving lanes and we finish each other's sentences.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Yeah, you're gonna be Ricky Bobby and I'm gonna be Cal Naughton.
That would be so funny, honestly.
For Halloween.
Yeah. I just feel like the suits would be expensive.
I don't care.
That would be so funny.
That would be so funny. That would just be an every year
We could get
thing.
like serious content out of that.
Oh yeah, I think that would be so good.
A little shake
and bake. No, I heard, baby, I'm halfway there.
That's true.
I'm halfway
That's true.
there.
That is true.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. Stay tuned.
I mean, you got the persona, that's for sure. You got that down.
I'm gonna steal your wife.
Oh God.
Magic Man. Now you see me. Now you don't. What was that?
From now on, it's Magic Man and El Diablo.
I'm gonna drive, and little bunnies are gonna.
Hey, driver,
drive these. That was literally me going to the Angel game. I kept saying, "Hey, Shohei, hit these."
Okay, you weren't actually.
I wasn't actually doing it. I wasn't. It was literally all for joke skis and the car ski, and I didn't even show ski. Yeah.
Man, that movie's so good.
That movie is a literal classic. Speaking of
There's a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam underneath the car. What's it gonna be? Speed or jail? Oh God, that's so good. It's literally
so good. It was such a classic. It makes me want to watch it. It's like a comfort movie, you know?
Yeah.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Chip, I'm gonna go ape shit on your ass. I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey. I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
People who haven't seen this movie, they're like, what are they talking about?
I feel like we did a pretty good job of advertising how fucking absurd that movie is, so if you haven't seen that somehow, definitely go watch it because it's absolutely hilarious.
It's a literal classic.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, too, we were talking about. We're approaching the age and stuff where all of our favorite actors are going to start dying.
Well, not like start dying. I mean,
But,
they all, like, the ones from the 70s and 80s have a good 20
Yeah,
years.
no, they still have some time, but
like Harrison, he's getting old.
He's getting old,
There's a lot of the, like, kind of more classic when we were young ones, like Jack Nicholson's age and that sort of
Yeah.
thing, like kind of like a little bit earlier, like they're getting pretty old.
Yeah.
We still have a little bit of time with, you know, like Brad Pitts and like those types.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I haven't seen a movie with Brad Pitt in it, and I don't know how long.
I think the last
I
one I
don't-
saw was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. No, you watched Bullet Train, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
I haven't watched Bullet Train, and I've only seen parts of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
that one was pretty good.
I haven't seen it all. Oh, wait. He's in that new one with, like, Margot Robbie or whatever, right? Where he, like... Isn't he, like, naked and, like, falls backwards or something?
I know what you're talking about, but
I don't know the name of that.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Can't put a
feel like
finger on it.
we haven't been watching a lot of good like we've been watching good movies, but we get locked into franchises.
Yeah.
And then we don't watch just like one time.
Yeah, I've never been a big one-off type of guy. Like, you know, when it's just a one. I guess I'm the problem with movies.
Yeah, you're the problem with movies.
I'm just a franchise. No, I mean I like other movies, obviously, but it is harder to get you to watch those because it's not, you know, it's a new idea.
Yeah, but literally all three of the movies we just said, I would want to watch, but I just literally haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird thing about movies and time and stuff like that.
That's like
the wild thing,
the
dude.
time is just like
Time is
insane,
forever
dude.
fleeting, bro. Like,
You ever just like think about like
we'll
space?
never have enough time, dude.
You ever just think about like we might not be the only ones?
We definitely aren't.
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Defo not.
Aren't they supposed to like start like their first ever commercial like
I don't know.
was
You're
it
the one who told me that.
spaceship?
To Mars.
To Mars. Oh wait, no, that's okay. No, that's a different thing.
The commercial.
Yeah, where they like
experience.
Yeah. It's like
Fly
what
you up into space.
450K.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another fucking Titan sub, dog.
Oh yeah, dog. For sure.
Literally, ocean, space. I'm good.
I would rather go to space, to be honest.
I would rather do neither.
Yeah, no, definitely. But at the bottom of the ocean, just even the ocean in general, the top of the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, I don't want to go in there. I'd rather send me up to space.
When
There's not
swimming
creatures
or whatever,
in space, you know?
I got a little worried because it was literally only me and my coworker in the water, nobody else, and I'm like, what if I just get eaten right now?
You gotta be careful.
What if I
That's
just
what I'm
get
saying.
eaten?
Like, the ocean, you don't know what's down there. In space, there's nothing up there.
Yet.
Yeah.
You go up there, it's just littered of junk and satellites and shit. You like can't even see Earth because it's so bad.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what? Like I'm Gucci where I'm at. You know,
Keep my 2 feet on the ground, man.
I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground
Whether you
and
look
my
up-
head in the clouds.
Whether you look up or whether you look down, man, it's all the same. You ever think about, like, space? Like, the stars?
God, you're dumb. You're dumb. It's fine.
Well, song of the week. We've made some decisions.
Oh yeah. Do you want to?
We can't play the songs, obviously.
Obviously.
And we want to build a playlist and everything. We both like music.
Yes.
So we're going to be recommending 3 songs per week instead of just one, and adding all those to the playlist. And so it'll be I'll bring one, Kaylee will bring one, and then we'll collab on one song.
like
we'll
shake and
recommend
bake.
Like Shake and Bake, Magic Man,
And
El
El
Diablo.
Diablo.
So I completely forgot what my song of the week was, and
Well, I can say what our
Yeah, which one's
combined. Okay, so our combined song of the week is "Handsome But You Ugly" by Half White, Full Black, and 2 other people.
yeah,
But it is so good.
Handsome But You Ugly.
Handsome, and it's in parentheses.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in parentheses. But you ugly.
Yeah.
But you. Ugly.
it'll be linked.
Yeah, it'll be linked, obviously. And then I couldn't decide between one or this between. Okay, so you're gonna choose. I couldn't decide between these 2 songs for me. So you choose option 1 or option 2.
Okay. Option 2.
So my song choice of the week is going to be "Goodies" by Dylan Francis. It is a very, very good song. It's fun. It's it's a sample from that song, "My goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies." But it's like Dylan Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My song of the week is going to send you to outer space. It's going to give you an ethereal feeling. It's going to literally rock your entire soul. It's called Space Cowboy by Flip Turn. I think I could be a radio fucking DJ.
You could. You literally. And here it is for you folks. Presses it.
This next song, I got the country accent came back. I don't know why.
I know.
This next song by Morgan Wallen.
Shut up. That was my option one. You know, that was literally.
I'm glad. Okay. Save it for next week. Okay. But yeah, so those are 3 songs. They'll be linked obviously wherever in YouTube or on your audio platform.
And honestly, with Space Cowboy by Flip Turn, watch the music video.
Yeah, watch the music video. It's sick.
Watch the music video. Be a little sleepy.
A little buzzed.
A little
not sober.
A little
Get you a little Billy in you.
Get you a little Billy. Not a lot of Billy, just a little Billy.
Yeah, a lot of Billy's too much.
A lot of Billy. Billy can't even Billy that much.
Yeah. We're building the playlist. Obviously, we want to make it like more songs, so there's more shit to listen to on there. But follow it on Spotify. You can't do that on Apple, can you? Like make a playlist?
I don't know.
I'll have to look into that.
I don't know if you can make it public. Like mine, I can make public, and I can even make you like a collaborator.
We'll have to look into that just to be fair, not to be musicist, you know?
No, if you don't have Spotify, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
You're not even doing the music game right. Literally.
Yeah.
Get yourself some Spotify. It's the same price.
Yeah.
For better.
Yeah.
For better.
I thought that you were cool. You really made me feel sexy. I'm in your neighborhood. Now I'm falling something.
That's pretty good. You handsome, but you ugly when you talk this way.
All right, that's enough, Billy, for today. Thank you, folks, for
Thank you. Come again. Come down to Kaylee Sue's Pies, where she makes the best boysenberry pie you ever had.
Turn into channel 36 on QVC. Next week on Thursday, we're going to have a lot of items for you. We're going to have another deal of the day. We're going to be breaking down deals all day long, baby. 11 payments of 46 cents. You better remember that. We got samurai swords and we got bacon pans. We'll catch you next time on the Midnight Smack Podcast. Leave us a review on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Chronologically ordered. I don't know what that meant. We'll see you next week. My name's Brody.
And my name's Kaylee.
And we'll fucking see you on QVC July 18th. Later.
Bye.
Peace.